guys, and welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Now today we're taking a look at the new release from Spinnaker. This is the whole Riviera SP5073-01. Price point is $250 US, but you can always save 20% with code WA20. Let's see what's on my wrist today. This is the Oceanica Reef. I've been wearing this one for about a week, and I just want to get some things out of the way. You know, there are a lot of variations of this style of watch from brands such as, they call one Sharky and stuff like that. But, first-hand experience with those brands, those watches are not water resistant. They do not have a real sapphire crystal, and the crowns do not function. That's just from my experience with those brands. So, there's a big difference when you're buying something like this from an actual brand that does quality control. This one you can actually take to 200 meters. The crown actually works, and it's actually a real sapphire crystal instead of a sapphire coated crystal, which comes up positive when you use that little diamond detector machine. Will come up positive on a sapphire coated crystal because there's a layer of sapphire over the mineral crystal. I just wanted to get that out there. So this is the real deal, and probably the best 6105 homage you can find for around $240. I will leave a link down in the description below. Anyway, back to this new Spinnaker variation. So we are looking at a solid 316L stainless steel case. Now the whole was a very popular watch for them, so it's no surprise that they're bringing it back. We have highly polished sides here, very highly polished. As you can see, nice short stumpy lugs. So we have highly polished sides with a screw down crown, a signed crown. And the polishing is pretty good. It's mirror-like, I should say. We have a smooth bezel, which is finely brushed, as you can see here, which looks pretty good. Taking a quick look at the case back, we got that exhibition case back with the Spinnaker rotor there, which is pretty typical. And then the logo, or the mainsail, printed on the actual exhibition case back. Case back is screwed down. This watch does have 100 meters of water resistance. Now this is a hardened mineral crystal with anti-reflective coating, so there's no sapphire on this model, which is kind of a letdown. At $250, I think you should at least get a sapphire crystal. Now, it does have a 22mm strap, a 42mm diameter, a case thickness of around 12 millimeters, and it's a fairly well-built watch, I must say. It feels well-built. There are no errors on the finishing. Everything is pretty on par here. The crown functions with ease. Everything works pretty good. Now getting to the dial, we have these planks going horizontally with applied markers, applied Spinnaker logo, a date window in black, which looks pretty cool. The dial is really nice on this model. It's like an off gray / blue color, and there are a lot of different variations of this model. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of reflection here off the off the crystal, so just bear with me. But anyway, the dial is very nice, kind of reminiscent of a Patek Philippe 5711, but not, one-to-one. It kind of looks like that with the lines going across, as you can see here. The 3 and the 9 are quite pronounced and applied evenly, as you can see here, straight across. Loomed hands, there's some nice superluminova on this watch. We have a sweeping seconds hand here. Now, powering inside this watch is the typical NH35, which Spinnaker really uses a lot in most of their models. It has hacking, hand winding, about a 40-hour power reserve, quite accurate, 5 to 10 seconds a day added. So not too bad for the price point. Very easy to use. Unscrew the crown here. You get self-winding. One position, we can quick set the date, and then a final position to set the time. Push that back down. Everything functions with ease, so no issues there. Now they do have some other additions as well in the Riviera series. There's some nice fume style dials. Then you have these kind of plank style dials. So there's a lot of new options that Spinnaker is offering in the whole line of watches. But this probably was my favorite. You have this nice croc embossed strap here, which isn't real crocodile, but it looks like it. You have white stitching at the ends, and your typical water resistant treated genuine leather band, Spinnaker logo, and your signed brushed stainless steel buckle here. But nonetheless, it's a very nice looking watch. I think it's good for summer. I think it's good for swimming as well. Definitely would look real good on a rubber strap also. But let's start on my wrist. My wrist is 6.5 inches. Let's see what it looks like. And there she is on my 6.5 inch wrist. Really fits quite compact, and the strap actually conforms nicely out of the box. I like how the buckle sits flush with the actual strap. It's always a big thing for me. Looking down at it lug to lug, it's not really that big, so if you have a wrist like mine, or a 7-inch wrist, fits just fine on the wrist there. Very nice, very easy to read the time, especially thanks to those large applied lumed markers and that pretty broad minutes hand as well. But nonetheless, looks good and feels good on the wrist. And here's a lume shot for you guys. As you can see, this lume does glow blue. It might be some type of BGW9, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is. But the lume is pretty strong, applied in thin plots on the applied markers, on the hands and the lollipop-tipped sweeping seconds hand. And it's evenly applied. It definitely has some potency. As you see, it's not going out very quickly. And I think the lume is okay. Yep, okay there. So there you have it, guys, the new Spinnaker Hole Riviera. A pretty cool watch at a decent price point of $250. Now, if you minus my discount code, which is WA20, you're looking at $200 shipped internationally, which is a pretty good price. You get a box, a polishing cloth, and an international warranty as well. And it's a well-made watch. You know, obviously it resembles a Panerai quite a bit. The case does, I should say. But, you know, what brand doesn't make watches that resemble Panerai, especially smaller or mid-sized brands, I should say. But I think it's a pretty good-looking watch. I like what they did with the dials. And they're keeping it, you know, they're basically doing what the customer wants. They're producing watches that sell out quickly, and obviously that's what the customer wants. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As usual, you can definitely help the channel by subscribing. That definitely helps a lot. You can, you can see that nice, slightly domed crystal there. I didn't mention, this mineral crystal is slightly domed. Anyway, definitely subscribe. You can find me at www.watchaddictchannel.com. If you're interested in this watch, you can find some helpful links down in the description below. I will see you guys on the next video. Definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of good stuff coming up on Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. And bye.